Are you kidding me? Grendel and Holly got killed? Fucking dumb assholes. Oh, wrong game. Oh, Jesus. These always start off with, like, fucking intros that are just like, the fuck? Well, okay, so who... It's only Beast and Beauty and Beast that knew about the fact that I found out it was Crane. So, it was probably Beast, seemingly, considering she was talking about him drinking and stuff like that.
I did as well as I could to take out the buckshot, but there's still some shards left embedded in your shoulder. They'll eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're going to be sore.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay. There's only one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy. Don't go looking for any more fights. Keep strain off your heart.
I can't take it easy. I have to find Crane.
Bigby? What's wrong?
I have to find Crane.
For one thing, getting shot for another. He'll be fine. I had everyone that got wounded sent home. Holly refused to let me see where she lived, so I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water.
Okay, good.
Just
They're not
remember
dead.
what I said. The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do. Everything in moderation. And eat more chicken.
Look, I'm not the one who creates the situations. I'm just the one who has to deal with them.
Yep.
So you say.
Yes, so I say, motherfucker.
Business office. I know, I'll have to call you back. The town is starting to find out.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White? Bigby?
Yeah. Random doctor dude. New Book of Fables entry unlocked. Who is this, the doctor? Boop, boop. Boop. Yeah, Dr. Swinehart, the army surgeon. Dr. Swinehart is the resident Fabletown physician, so skilled in the art of instrumental surgery that he can safely operate on himself. He served as an army medic for many years, sometimes using his talents to impress the locals. He currently runs the special research section of the Knights of Malta Hospital, so named to discourage people for investigating what is actually reserved. Fables-focused health facility. Interesting. Alrighty. Go Dr. Swinehart. Patch me up. Hello. Yeah, I'm shirtless. I know I'm sexy. Like my chest hair?
So, to recap.
Crane watched me through the magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after him. And we know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters. That about cover it?
And once he puts all the pieces back together, it'll be easy to catch Crane.
Uh-huh.
So, I guess that's the plan, currently. But I don't know.
There's no other leads. This is it. Just wait for the mirror.
Yeah.
Great.
What the hell is going on? I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them. I don't know if... I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it? Everything points to him. I get it, but do you really think he killed those women?
From what I saw at the open arms, everything points to Crane murdering Lily.
Everything? I don't know.
For me is Faith. Why would he kill her? It doesn't seem connected.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. He was a conniver, a coward, a liar. And I'll always hate him for that. And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts.
Yeah.
But murdering
really creepy.
Prostitutes... Ow! Everything okay?
Careful, Buffkin.
Yes, Miss White. I just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
Thanks for tonight, by the way. That could have gone really terribly. I mean, even worse than it did. I'm glad you were there.
I just feel bad for Holly, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, she kind of got shot on her sister's funeral.
At least, I hope so, for her sake. Can I, ask you a question?
What's up?
It's kind of personal.
Go for it.
I don't want to offend you, but after tonight...
Why? What's on your mind?
It's just... when stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight...
Stuff hits the
It feels like
fan.
before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home. And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way deep inside, you kind of enjoy it when things go wrong.
Yeah, I enjoy getting shot.
Because it gives you an excuse to just, stop pretending.
Why even bring this up?
I guess it doesn't matter.
I'm a troubled individual, Snow White.
Guys, we have a problem.
A piece is
What is
missing?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
Great.
What do you mean, missing a piece?
Yes, it's,
Crane must have taken a shard with him.
Oh, I can't believe this.
I saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
Well, the mirror can't work unless it's whole.
Well,
Great.
that's not entirely true.
Huh?
What, Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take. We're just gonna have to do this the hard way.
I'm just saying, waiting is an option.
No. We can't depend on the mirror.
What exactly is the hard way?
We'll look through his things, his desk, everything. He had to have left something that tells us where he's going.
Yeah.
He's a neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror. We can
That's
still
true.
solve this ourselves. I know
Never
that
mind that. Come help me look.
Alrighty, I will help you look. Let's go investigating. Use the lamp, which I've tried rubbing repeatedly. Let's go into the desk. See what's going on over there. Stare at Snow's ass. Alright, got papers, we got a key. Key to the fucking open arms.
What is it?
It's the key to his room at the Open Arms.
You still haven't told me what was in there. I want
Ah,
to know.
Crane's fantasy of you.
Need to know.
Crane was, paying Lily to live out a fantasy of him and you together.
Yep.
Forgive me if I spare you the details.
I keep thinking back. I keep replaying moments in my head. Interactions with him when he'd catch me in the elevator or bump into me outside.
Or grab my ass.
There's only so much you can repress, you know?
Don't worry, Snow. We'll get him.
Damn straight. I don't know how, I don't know
Come
when,
on,
I don't
let's
know
keep
where, but
looking.
this will eventually end. Because it's a game. Letter. Ichabod Crane, are there any updates on the extra funding I requested? As I explained in my last letter, the conditions here could do with some improvement. I'm seeing some unrest from my residents, and I have to admit, I can see what. The farm should not be a punishment. I'm sure you're busy, but I think this should be made a priority. Best, Waylon Smith. Interesting. What's she looking at me like that for? I'm sorry, I'm reading a piece of paper. Alright. Dear Mr. Ichabod Crane, I'm writing to ask again that you please send someone to fix the air conditioner in our unit. It's burning up in the apartment, and Pinocchio says his skin is splintering. I don't know what that means, but I assume it's something gross, and I'd really like you to fix it. Or like it if you'd fix it. Fix the air. I can't speak or read. Like we asked you 3 months ago. At the very least, provide us a fan in the meantime. Sincerely, Boy Blue. None of these seem too important, but are kind of cool. Mr. Crane, you said you'd pay to have the plaster redone in my building. Oh, this is Toad. You said you paid to have the plaster redone in my building after the last incident in 2004, or 204. It's falling off the fucking walls. Please fix it. I can't rent out that room as it is, and I've already been waiting for days. For days he's been waiting. Not to mention you already promised me you'd send someone to fix the big crack in the glass in the front door. Well, guess what? It's worse now. Get your shit together, Mr. Toad.
Crane ever do any work?
Seemingly not.
Cole was around.
Alright. Anything else on the table? Nope. Just the drawer. Open that bad boy up. Locked. Break it. Like, I will break that shit. Yeah. The office business affairs, blah. What's that say? Office business affairs, official compendium.
There's a page here that was torn out.
Oh, yeah? Buffkin, do you know what was here?
King of the...
It's a ring, at least. Every magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Wait, what? What witch? What meeting?
Well, he called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is.
Why didn't you tell us this before?
It sounded like the one he got his, glamours from. I'm sure it's about this ring. They must have it.
Why not mention this before?
Yeah, really.
No one asked me.
Buffkin!
Fuck you, Buffkin.
I'm hungover. I'm sorry.
And I'm hungover.
He set the meeting at 2 a.m. tonight.
What's
Okay.
going on? Is the mirror fixed yet?
Bluebeard, this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You
I
called me
called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert or not?
I tried
This
to,
isn't
but...
your concern.
Bluebeard, get the hell out of here. This is none of your business.
Yeah.
None of my business? Crane's the murderer. He escaped. It seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now it's none of my business?
We don't know if he's the murderer.
Oh, please. Of course he is.
Look, this just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
AM or PM?
A.M.
Listen, Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position to turn away help.
Why the fuck do you care?
Find help.
Why do you even care about this?
Why? I'm invested in this enterprise we call Fabletown. Literally invested. Since it's mostly my money that keeps the whole thing running. And tonight I hear that Crane has been killing Fables? And there's no system in place to catch him?
Look, we know that Crane is going to see a witch, and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're a
thing.
secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you were chosen to run this office. Who elected you to make these decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that unofficially for years now.
Unofficially is
I'm
not
heading this fucking
officially.
investigation.
I'm heading up the investigation, okay, Bluebeard? That makes this a moot point.
And somebody needs to run the business office while he does so.
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
Ah, Jesus. Bureaucratic bullshit.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And
Yeah,
that
thanks
he'll be
and no
there
thanks at the
2.
same time.
So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours, the more you babble about it.
We haven't been the ones babbling.
2 a.m. Piece of cake.
What's that
If
face
Lily
for?
used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was. And I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
It doesn't matter what they know. After tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere
The
else.
Trip Trap is the better option to track the witch.
Oh,
That
Jesus.
has to be our focus.
If Holly has Lily's things, that'd probably be the safer bet.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock. I've wasted enough time waiting for the mirror to find him. I won't waste any more.
You just can't go up there alone, all right?
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What concerns me is you traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence. Before you had no interest, and now it's a crime.
Oh, stay out of it.
Bluebeard, just stay out of it, all right? You'll just mess things up further.
They can't get any more messed up.
We have to find the witch, Bluebeard, since that's where he's going.
Or the sniveling weasel chickened out. Never went anywhere. And is upstairs right now in his pitiful penthouse, crafting a fort out of couch cushions. Look, this is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised. He's up to something. I don't know what it is, but we don't have the time to really worry about it now.
Do I go upstairs
Where are you gonna go, Big Boy?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know where to go. But you guys are watching this, and you guys know what a better option is, but I have to just make this decision.
So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need charity.
See, this is the thing. Is, like, I don't know. I don't want them to fuck. Crane's apartment.
Crane's place is right here. I should check that out first.
Perfect. And I'll go to those two imbeciles' office.
Yeah, I hope you
Crane's
get your head
penthouse
blown off.
number is 1903. Let me know what you find. I hope you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I hope I do too.